G'day everybody, Politico here. Just got a quick tips video for you today. I hope you enjoy. Alright, first of all, the easiest one. Look, we're sitting here idling right now, 0.7 litres per minute. Look when I turn on all-wheel drive, 1.3 litres per minute. So if you're going to stop and idle, or if, first of all, if you're only stopping and idling for a quick second to, you know, quickly look at something, just quickly bump your all-wheel drive off because it'll save you fuel. But secondly, you should always turn your car off. So whenever you're going to the map, actually sorry, it's just B. On computer, it's B. Or just go into the quick menu here and turn your car off, because then you'll save fuel. You have no reason to keep your car on. But that's number one. These aren't in any order. Number one, put it out of all-wheel drive whenever you don't need it. Now that's including when you go on the bitumen roads. Use rear-wheel drive, because I'll quickly show you here. I'll show you here now that we'll just plow through this, maybe. Look, we're up to, you know, 7, 8, 7, 6. If I just bump it down to rear-wheel drive, look, it's all the way down now. It's cut in half. Then watch, as soon as I bump all-wheel drive on, it's just about doubles. So that's, you know, use all-wheel drive. Always be turning all-wheel drive on and off all the time. Oh, you're going up a steep hill, you need it, turn it on. You're going down a hill, turn it off. Bump it on and off all the time. So always use your low, high and auto gear whenever possible. Now lots of people think high gear is useless. I'll show you it's not. Watch this. First, second, it might take a while to do it. Third, now watch, this will slow down. Maybe. Of course, now it's not going to do it. Watch, as we're going up here, it'll go back down to first. He'll go first, second, third, and then it'll slow right down and go back up to first. So you see that? We went first, second, third, back down to first twice on this hill. Now, look how much faster it is when I just get going and put it into high gear, okay? All you got to do is get going, straight into high gear. Now look, this is probably equivalent to second gear on this thing. Look, how much quicker is that? You're not going speeding up, slowing down, speeding up, slowing down. You're using a constant speed the whole time. There is lots of uses for high gear. Lots of people think there isn't. There is lots of uses for high gear. So look, plan through it now. We'll be going up here and going first, second, third, stop, back down to first. First, second, third, stop, back down to first. So, you know, there's plenty of uses. All right, now low gear. Whoa. Low gear, I'll show you why you should use low gear. So, we're in this thing here. This thing's an absolute beast. Look. So, look, like we've built up some speed now. Oh, yep. Hooking along. You see how we're in third? Like, lots of people just go, oh, this is the quickest way through. Look how slow we're moving. I'll bump it into just low without diff locks. Look. We're moving 2 times, 3 times as quick through it. You don't want to be going through the mud and just spinning and spinning and spinning and throwing up the mud, because you'll actually be digging yourself a hole and you'll be making it slower. Now we put diff locks on, and look, this, it's not even a challenge. So always use your auto, low and high all the time. I'm always switching between auto, low and high. You know, low when I'm going through stuff like this or trying to crawl, auto when I'm on the road, or high when, you know, you want to speed up through some mud or through some hills, but you can't quite get enough power in auto. Always use the winch. I actually don't have anything set up right now that I can use the winch on, so that's my bad. You, like, as soon as you get into a mud pit, just use the quick winch, which is just F, which you have to look in a certain way. So I'll just look this way, click F. You see how it's connected onto there? F. Use it all the time. I'm talking you use it to turn. Like, if you have to turn in a sharp angle, I'll try and see if I can get it. Like, say I just want to quickly turn around here. You want to put it on the opposite side, and you want to cramp it like that, and you want to turn and pull yourself around at the same time you're turning, because you will turn like 2 times as quick when you're using the winch. If you're going through a mud pit, just use the winch. Use the winch all the time. That should be your main thing, is using the winch. As soon as you hit a mud pit, you use the winch. Like this thing plows through the mud. So I really, like, you see right there, we're back down to first again. So there's the high again. But, you know, whenever you're going through deep mud or anything, see, slowing down again. Use high, low and auto. So another good example for the winch, I'll try and get it without flipping here. The reason why I use the quick winch so much is I'll try and get this thing to roll. When I'm going along these unsteady bits like this, like that, you know, and it's not going to roll. Okay. But I'm always looking at where the nearest tree is, just in case I start rolling. Like here. Just like, look, now I can crawl around with the confidence that I'm not going to roll. Always use your winch. Be using that thing all the time. You know, no one's going to judge you for it. Like, just use it all the time. Use your map markers all the time. So say you're starting at the garage and you need to go down here. Oh, sorry. You need to go here to pick up some consumables and then you need to drop them here. You want to plan out your routes to the finest details. So you want to go, okay, turn here, go down this road, come here. You know, use your map markers all the time. So you want to have virtually a whole map set out for you, because then you can pick the quickest way. So because say you do it on a scout, you know, okay, I want to come here, then I want to actually go through here, go down this road, come here and there. Because then when you're going along, you won't have to look at the map and go, which way was I meant to turn here? Use your map markers all the time. Use them, you know, set out a route for you every time before you leave the garage. Unless, of course, you've got the whole map memorized, then you don't have to. But use your map markers. Another important tip to gain money and experience quickly: play online. Seriously, playing online, even if you play on somebody else's map, world, whatever you want to call it, it's the best thing. You will level up like that. Because, you know, you can have different people doing 3 different objectives and you'll get 3, even if you don't do anything to do with that objective, you'll get the same rewards as someone who does everything. So use the co-op mode all the time. If you are ever stuck, say your trailer gets bogged, you know, you gets bogged on in a bit of a mud pit, but there's trees around. Instead of going all the way back and grabbing a car to pull it out, this is what I do. I say the trailer is, say there's a mud pit there, you know, and you dislodge your trailer, park behind a tree like this. And then winch on. So, you know, winch on to wherever you want to winch to and winch, because you won't be able to move. The only thing that's going to move is your winch is either going to be too weak or the trailer will move. You can't move. You will not break a tree like that, winching like that. Like, look. See? I'm winching as hard as I can, and all it's doing is pulling me over. If you had a trailer behind you, that'd be pulling the trailer through. So that's another thing to do with your winch. Use trees. Use trees as an anchor point. Always use the right truck for the right job. So what I'm talking about is, say you need to go off-roading. Use it off-road. Like this thing, like this Azov. This thing's an absolute beast. It's slow, but it's good. Say you need to just go on the road. Like your route is, you're staying on the bitumen road the whole way down here just to pick up something here to come here. Use a truck that you can put high gears on. So one that I use is this one here. Like I can put the high range on that, then it's got 8 gears and it flies. Use that on the road, because then you can cut your time in half. Always use the right truck for the job. You can sell anything and everything for exactly what you bought it for. So I bought this thing for, I don't know how much it was, 100 and something, but you sell it for exactly the same as what it's worth, including parts. You know, when you buy a new part, I haven't got any new parts on this, but when you buy a new part, you can sell your old parts. You know, look, see, I have the twin motor heavy. You got the stock heavy. Sell it. Gone. Done. Easy as that. There's an extra grand. Back. You know, easy. I've got plenty more tips if you're interested. This was just a quick one. You know, it was more of a basics tip. You know, a beginner's guide on sort of, you know, the very basics. You know, pick the right truck, use your winch, use auto, high, low. You know, all the tips that I said, they sort of are beginner tips, but they're really easy to overlook. I hope you enjoyed. Like, share, subscribe, comment, do whatever you want. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you very much for watching, and see ya.